Hands down, these amazing little peanut butter protein bites are my kids' and actually my favorite snack ever. I'm Mel from Mel's Kitchen Cafe, and this recipe has been a lifesaver for my busy family. A while ago, I was frustrated feeling like I'm trying to feed my kids these healthy snacks when we're on the go, going from soccer to piano lessons to all of our after-school activities, and I found that we were just eating a lot of garbage. So I wanted to create a recipe that would give my kids a healthy dose of protein with something that was made with good-for-you ingredients. This recipe is packed with those. We're talking oats, flaxseed, peanut butter, honey, all the things that are good for little and big bodies. And I'm gonna show you just how easy they are to make. So I use a food processor for this recipe. It's really important to use a food processor or another high-powered blender that can really grind up the ingredients in a way that's gonna get them really well combined. So to the food processor, fitted with the blade attachment, I'm going to add the oats. I like to use old-fashioned rolled oats for this recipe. I like the nutty hardiness that comes from using the whole oats versus using quick oats. So I use 1 cup of old-fashioned rolled oats, and to that I'm going to add 1/3 cup of flaxseed meal. You can probably use whole flaxseed if you like. I like to use the meal that's already ground just so that it gives a really nice, cohesive, smooth texture to these protein bites instead of crunchy bits that get stuck in your teeth. So you're going to start the food processor, just pulse it or on low speed. You really want to combine the oats and the flaxseed meal until it's kind of finely ground. You're going to notice how it starts to combine together and form a really nice, cohesive mixture. And at this point, I like to add a lot of the other ingredients. These are the wet binding ingredients that are going to make these protein bites really come together and easily get rolled into a ball, which, by the way, is a great way to keep your kids busy. Have them roll all of them for you. So to the food processor, we're going to add 1 cup of nut butter. This recipe is really adaptable, especially if you're working around food allergies or just taste preferences. I like to use natural peanut butter, but I've also used cashew butter with really good results, and almond butter works great too. Now, the exact consistency of these protein bites is really gonna depend on the type of nut butter you use and the exact amount. Once you refrigerate these protein bites, they're gonna set up and they're gonna taste amazing. Add the peanut butter and the honey to the food processor. And along with that, you're going to wanna add a little dash of vanilla extract and a pinch of salt. That salt is really important to enhance the other flavors, so make sure that you don't leave it out. Once these ingredients are added to the food processor, it's so easy. You turn the food processor on and let it mix until it's all combined. You're gonna know it's ready because it's gonna form a ball of dough in the food processor. And the minute that it comes together like that, you're golden. You can turn the food processor off and add in a variety of different add-ins. That's the great thing about this recipe. It's perfect with mini chocolate chips, dried fruit, another kind of crunchy nut that you want to leave whole. You can add in anything to make these protein energy bites something that is really perfect for your taste buds. Once you've added in whatever your heart desires to this protein bites batter, it's simply a matter of scooping it into balls. I find the easiest way to do this is to use a cookie scoop. It also keeps the kids busy, like I mentioned before. You can refrigerate them, you can freeze them, you can eat them right away. There are no rules when it comes to these healthy, healthy little treats. My kids throw them into their lunch boxes, they grab them after school, I throw them at them when we're on our way to soccer practice. There literally is no end to how we enjoy these protein bites. I hope you love them, and I hope they save your life just as much as they have saved my very busy life. Visit melskitchencafe.com for this recipe and many other delicious treats.